Good afternoon, everyone. Just a chance to do a little bit of infomercial, if you will, of some of the products that I'm going to be featuring this year. The Sportsman Show, as a lot of you know, I came on board with the Daddy Mac Lure Company this past summer and using their lures primarily in our warm water species on Lake Champlain, both for bass and pike. But this year, I'm also going to be helping them in marketing a lot of the products that they have to offer at our Sportsman Shows, particularly the Yankee Sportsman's Classic in Essex, Vermont in January, and also spending 10 days at the Harrisburg show down in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, the Great American Outdoor Show, as it's formally named. So I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the lures and the products that Daddy Mac has, and then the reason that some of the new products stand out in the market, particularly both in saltwater and freshwater. And their jointed swim baits have really hit the show in the last year or two. A lot of fantastic reviews. They brought their products down to the ICAST show in Florida this past summer. They were rated in the top 10 of new baits for 2016. And particularly their swim baits that I have. One of the key factors that makes them such an awesome lure as far as their action is that they're Kevlar jointed. They're not metal jointed. They have a really wonderful action, and one of the things that we have at the show is we have them in an actual aquarium tank where you can see them swim in their very smooth fluid motion, which obviously replicates a bait fish, and many natural colors in perch, gold shiner, smelt, different colors at natural forage bases for our waters that we fish in. The particular Viper minnow that we're going to have, they have in 3, 5, 6, and 9 inch, all different lengths that work for different species. Obviously, the 5 and 6 are great for largemouth bass, northern pike, pickerel, etc., both for casting and for trolling. But the larger version, the 9 inch that I have here, is a bait that particularly for musky fishermen in the Great Lakes, St. Lawrence Seaway. We find that it's obviously going to be a great niche lure to see used in that market. They also have a bunch of other type of lures that we're going to be offering. Particularly, they're different styles and sizes of jigs that they use. They're designed initially as saltwater jigs, but they're working great for not only jigging for lake trout and Lake Champlain, Lake Winnipesaukee, the Finger Lakes, but also for smallmouth bass. You can tip them with a soft plastic as well. So again, different sizes and different weights that we'll have of those. Also, they have a line of stick baits, a DM minnow, with some great new colors that are going to be coming out this year. Again, great for trolling for pike. I particularly use these trolling in our striped bass trips in the Hudson River in the month of May. But again, you can find the full line of different products that they're going to have at the upcoming shows, and some new ones that haven't made their catalog yet. For instance, the sunfish that's got a diving bill on it to help this lure dive down to the 5 to 8 feet area. I've really had a chance to experiment with a couple of their different baits this fall, and really found that the action of the baits, particularly on smallmouths in late September, October, when they're out feeding actively in that cooler water, they really hit them aggressively with some of the other jerk baits mixed in that we use. So again, encourage you to stop on by at the Sportsman Shows, particularly across the Northeast. And Daddy Mac will also be at other shows, the Rockingham Sportsman Show in New Hampshire. They'll be at the Boxborough Show down in Massachusetts. But also, as I said, I will be featuring them at the Great American Outdoor Show in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, first week of February. So again, Captain Matt Trombley, Third Alarm Charters and Guide Service. Look forward to seeing everybody at the Sportsman Shows.